Guys, this is Milos from Klan. We've been doing some tank reviews on our channel for quite some time, but we've noticed that a lot of people are coming in from the outside of the Serbia, of the Balkans region we are focused on, and to see some reviews of rare or upcoming tanks. And since we have Wargaming's press account, we decided to do some videos in English so you can understand what we are saying. It's just not fun to watch the gameplay without commentary. Okay, so the first one in this series is the AMX M4 49 that will be making an appearance in the EU server probably up until the end of the year. It's a first French heavy tank, because all of other French heavy tanks are sort of considered heavy mediums, like the AMX 5100, the FCM 50 tons, the AMX 5120 and the AMX 50B. They're all autoloaders, non-premium tanks, and they also have really weak armor. Then again, the FCM 50T is not an autoloader. It's a great tank, but it has paper armor. It has a great DPM, great gun, but it has paper armor. This, on the other hand, is not a paper tank. It has armor. And actually it also has a really nice penetration, really nice gun with 232 penetration, 300 damage per shot, about 12 seconds per reload. But when you ding a bulldog, it's just like with 232 penetration, it's like Iron Jesus doesn't love me. What the hell? So if you get into a tier 10 game, and this guy gets into tier 10 games, you have premium ammo that's 263 penetration. I decided to kill off this scout that went too far, and also the Skoda is helping me, so somehow we formed an alliance in this game where he will make much more damage than I will, but I will make much more kills than he will, so works both ways. So this guy has good armor, it has good hull armor, it has decent turret armor, maybe even better than the hull, but this time the hull dinged T29, and here I forgot what I was doing and I thought I would one-shot this T29, but no, it makes only 300 damage. 309 was actually a high roll. So I decided to get off one more and to trade a shot with T29 in order to kill him. But here comes the IS-6, and I think the Skoda gets in too quickly here, because he cannot understand that I'm slow. I'm not a fast French heavy tank, but with 232 penetration on this tank, I can pen the frontal plate of an IS-6 reliably, and that's cool. The Skoda is on reload, the IS-6 is going to kill him, but I managed to save him just in time. He made it in a nick of time, otherwise he would gone with like 390 damage or something like that. And this tank has a decent tank gun depression, so with relatively good turret armor. It's not like the T34 or the T29, but it's good. The turret armor is good, and it has a weak spot on the commander's hedge, but it's not that bad. And you can even hull down with this tank, so that's why I decided to go on this side and play a heavy tank like I would in a T34. But it's again also very slow, like the T34. So it's good armor, but really bad acceleration, really bad power to weight ratio, and it has, well, a good turret, so you can hull down in this tank, and that's okay. That's an interesting concept for French tanks. So I see a lot of enemies. This is a tier 9 game, so the T30 is my biggest concern at the moment, because if he sees me here, he can annihilate more than half of my current health. But I decided to go down the riverbed and try to get rid of the T69 that is helping their Type 61 against my VTU that just died, and T34/3. So I am going down the riverbed very slowly, like this tank usually is, and I spot the T49 by proxy spotting, but I cannot raise my gun that much, so let's get rid of the T69. However, the T49 gets rid of my Jag Tiger 88. So I have to get rid of my T-49 before he reloads, but my problem is that I'm slow. I cannot climb the hill that fast, and he can outmaneuver me. If I climb up, he can go down. If I go down, he can climb up. So he's much more maneuverable than I am, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with him, and he's focused on me, which is good because the Skoda comes from the back and rams him. Great job. Again, the Skoda overtakes me now because I am slow in turning, and he seems to be a bit more trigger happy than I would like to be, because if he relied more on my armor and his firepower, we would have made better results. But again, we are tied in this game at the moment, and I am almost full health, so I just received a shot from T-29. This is a Hail Mary shot on the Super Pershing. This gun is not that accurate, but it can ding stuff, and that's good. That's a really novelty in French heavy tanks. You can ding stuff. You can, well, the Super Pershing has only a penetration of 170, but you can ding. This was just a snapshot. What I'm trying to do here is to close the distance between me and the T-30 in order not to get in his line of fire, because he'll annihilate me. Meanwhile, the Skoda or the T-34-3 are getting to him, and meanwhile the T-54 Mod 1 is hitting my sides, and that's a problem for me. So I try to focus on him. There's the Scorpion on the other side that I hope will get him if I spot him. Scorpion hits him, but the Scorpion gets hit by the artillery in return. And I cannot see this guy from the houses, but oh wait, I have the artillery and it just fired. Let's get rid of him. Put him on auto aim, and he's dead. This was all too easy, and I decided to help my T-34/3 because he's on more or less equal health as the Super Pershing, and he could die, but he may be using premium ammo because he's penning the Super Pershing like crazy. And this is actually my 6th kill of the game, but all of them were on low health tanks like the T-69, the Super Pershing. The artillery had only 6 health, so I'm not making a lot of damage, but I made 6 kills. That's okay. The Skoda was too trigger happy, trying to snapshot the T-54. He dings me, but I also ding him, so my armor works. That's good. And I try to ram him here and succeed in that, but and also ding him one more time, and that's a great situation. I cannot turn my turret as fast as he can, but he's not faster than me, and I get him. It's my 7th kill of the game, and let's see the post-battle. Okay, so here's the post-battle stats screen. I've gotten a first-class ace tanker badge. It's not a mastery badge, but again, it's not bad. I only played a couple of games in this tank. I got the Top Gun, of course, and some other less important medals. Regarding experience, both the T-34/3 had 3.5k damage. That's really good for a tier 8 medium tank. He earned a lot of money. The Skoda also made 5k damage, really great. But then again, I just made 2.1k damage and had 7 kills. That's not bad, yeah? So I'd penned 11 times the opponents. A lot of them I hit only once, like the T-69, the VK, the Super Pershing, the RT, so that's why I made substantially less damage than I should have. And in the end, I made like 800 spotting damage, assisted damage. In the end, I would earn a net of 54,000 credits with the premium account, and like 29,000 credits with the standard account. Regarding credit earning abilities, this tank is no different than other tier 8 premium heavy tanks. It makes approximately the same amount of money, so in that case it's okay, as an okay choice if you want it. But it's funny in one other regard, because this is a French heavy tank, and none of the other French heavy tanks have armor. So this is a completely different playstyle than all of the French autoloaders, like the AMX 5100, 5120 and 50B. Again, the FCM 50 tons is also different from them because it also does not have an autoloader, but the FCM 50 ton has a similar playstyle in that it has no armor and it's relatively mobile. This tank is armored, it has a great turret, it can even hull down, and it's really slow. So a different playstyle than most of the French tanks, and we will not be able to use the French tanks playstyle with it. But then again, a really nice tank if you like heavy tanks like the T-34 or something like a Lovi or an IS-3A or something like that. This one could be a really okay, so please tell me what you think about the video in the comments below, if you would like us to review some other tanks, or if you want us to do some replay reviews, or you saw some other replayer on our channel and you didn't understand the thing, so you would like for us to do it in English. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and thank you for watching. Bye! Problem sa ovim super pershingom je on je okrenut spreda, a super pershing ima jako dobar okret spreda, pogotovo na ovoj udaljenosti i sa ovako nepreciznim topom što smo videli na T-54. Nije on u principu neprecizan, ali za ovakve neke stvari jeste. Ovo je sad onako bio očajnički pokušaj da pogodim X super pershinga i prošlo je. U suštini